Hey, thank you, guys. Well, she's called the Psychic of Wall Street and has Hollywood stars seeking her guidance. Laura Day was first introduced to the world 30 years ago on Oprah and ever since has been showing millions how to tap into their intuition.
Please, everybody, welcome to the show, Laura Day. Give it up.
World-renowned, practicing intuitive Laura Day. She uses her unique abilities to help people, some who are really famous, some who are not famous at all, and also billion-dollar companies make better decisions and achieve their goals through her intuitive skills.
Not only has she released a number of bestsellers and consulted for some of the world's biggest companies, as Oprah just told you, Laura's also worked with the likes of Nicole Kidman, Brad Pitt, Demi. Now, in her highly praised new book, The Prism, 7 Steps to Heal Your Past and Transform Your Future, Laura provides the principles to help you build the life that you've always wanted. And Laura Day joins us live from London this morning. Welcome to the show, Laura.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Let's go through this step by step. What is intuition? Well, we think we know what intuition is, but how do we train ourselves to use it?
The best way to train yourself to use it is to really have a goal, because we get intuitive impressions or psychic impressions, if you will, all of the time, but they're mixed in with all the other things that are going on in our head. Once you have a goal, then all of a sudden the things that come from left field that aren't part of your history or part of your normal everyday reasoning begin to make real sense.
So your book is called The Prism. Can you explain that concept for us?
Yes, our past creates us, and we can only change it in the present. And I think there's a lot of going back and reliving the past, which research shows re-traumatizes us. What the prism is a way to reshape yourself in a way that tiny changes have big results in your life. Because when you make a tiny change in the present, you actually put yourself in an entirely different world.
Wow. Can you give us an example sort of what you mean there?
Yes, I wrote an article actually for Oprah magazine, and in my day, redheads we weren't supposed to wear red, and I was a redhead, but I was having a really bad time before this big party, and the dresser just gave me a red dress, and I said, fine, I'm just going to wear it. Wearing a different color changed my life, because this is wild for me, I'm a navy blue person. So I go into a party in a red dress, and all of a sudden, people who would never notice me responded to me in a much more vibrant and aggressive way. And what happened really changed my life simply from that one tiny change. And we don't realize how much we really do the same thing over and over and over again. We trap ourselves. Whereas something as small as literally wearing a color you've never worn before and taking it out into the world gives you a whole new world.
So I've worn navy blue on this program for nearly 18 years. Should I come in tomorrow pop in a red outfit maybe? Change things up?
Well, it depends. If navy blue is working for you, I say stick with it. If navy blue isn't working for you and you want to make change, try something different.
Depends who you ask, I suppose. You say our egos are a really big part of how we go about using intuition. Where does that come into play?
Because research, again, shows that you see only what you're looking for. So what intuition does is it allows us to see what it is we're searching for, not what habitually we look for. So it's a very important thing to really, all those parts of you where you say, I love, I want, I do, I desire, I dislike, that you value the I, but that you have a catalyst in the world. And that's why I write self-help. But a community is a catalyst, a therapist is a catalyst, to take you out of your tunnel vision and really have you be able to live in a different world, which, by the way, may be a millimeter to the side.
Wow, yeah, not huge, just a tiny shift. You've built incredible Hollywood connections, and we love this. Can you tell us about how you and Demi first connected?
Yes, actually, a musician named Peter Gabriel was staying at my house, and a friend of his said, I used to never go out to dinner. I just didn't. I like people to come to me. I kind of love just being in my nest. And she said, please come out to dinner. And in a rare moment, and here I'm 20 4 or something. I say, fine. I go out and there's this amazing kid, which, you know, when you're 24, someone 20 is a kid. This amazing kid. And, you know, in a very short time, I realized not only was she wonderful and beautiful, but she was so smart and bossy. And we've been friends ever since.
Nice. Now, the concept of love and gratitude, really popular, of course, among influencers, but you say that we need to acknowledge that there's more to us than that.
Yes, I mean, I think it makes me crazy when people say it's all love. It's not all love. Sometimes you need to set a limit. Sometimes you need to defend yourself. It's really important that we don't dumb ourselves down. The wonderful thing about being a human being in a complex world is it's all very enmeshed. It's all very complex, which means if you move a tiny piece, just like when you move a domino, when you move a tiny piece, everything changes. But when you take a big brush and say it's all love, what are you doing with all the rest of those very real things that people have to deal with every day?
Yeah, you say the steps in your book have been crafted over a decade, are based on scientific principles. So where's the first place we should start if we want to change our lives, Laura?
I think the very first place is stay out of the past. Use your intuition to get a sense of the future, but really keep your attention in the present and realize change doesn't, it's a big myth that the change comes from inside of you. Doing the same thing, your ego will make sure that you don't change, that you stay very much in that stagnant structure. Change comes from a catalyst, from a self-help book, from a person, from something else bumping into you. That's the only way you change. And the good news is we work together with the world around us. You know, a simple encounter. Think of love. Think of the last great job. Think of being discovered, you know, and becoming a movie star. It happens in a moment. A miracle takes a moment.
A miracle takes a moment. Oh, that's my takeaway this morning. Laura, so lovely to chat to you. Laura's book, The Prism, 7 Steps to Heal Your Past and Transform Your Future, is out now.
As we always say here on The Morning Show, if it's good enough for Oprah, it's good enough for us.